7 inches, number 8,
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And now the Lakers starting group. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, they've got Trey Jones. MP out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, and it's White in at the 2 guard. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. He and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Lebron is doubled. White against Reeves. 6 to shoot. James a screen on White. From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Good on the shot.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Lakers had been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Lakers leading by 6. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Lakers with possession here. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Five on the clock. In the corner, it's James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jones drives in. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Green missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And it's Lebron missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And stolen by LeBron. One-on-one here. Doncic with it. Jones covering. They get the rebound. Reeves with the screen on Jones. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Knocks down the three ball. Hachimura's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So
Substitution on the court.
second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Green kicks to White. Outside Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
So for the Lakers right now, Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the three, the small forward. MP finds a gap. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Smart against Jones. It's Connect on the wing. Outside, Smart. Clock at 6. Over Jones. Smart misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He dropped 27 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Reeves can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And White kicks to MP. Pass to Jones. Stolen by Smart. This one for 3. Connect. No good. Bulls trail by 9. Here's MP. And here's Collins. It's rebounded by Hayes. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to Reeves. Back to Connect. Good on the triple. Connect's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball player.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Collins. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Green. Buzelis has got 5.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. With the teardrop, can't cash in from close range. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Celtics. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. 1:24 left here in the second. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
LeBron outside. Smart finds James. To the inside. And stolen by White. Drives to the hoop. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
Doncic looking it over. Here's the three. Buzelis grabs the board. Doncic against MP. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Jones, the pass to MP. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Lakers leading by 7. Now here is Hachimura. He's got 8. Pass to James. 8 and a screen on MP. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
They should be glad I never participated in this. They wouldn't have enough backboards to handle the real big man.
I'm going to let you know, anyone under the hoop when he was playing would have been in danger. You're right, man. I can dig it.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
They've got MP. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Jones. And it's White in at the 2. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Pass to MP. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Takes a step back. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Kept alive. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Austin Reeves.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Doncic against Jones. Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 15. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And the rejection by Ayton.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. MB third.
He's brought that physicality. I mean, given a chance to contribute, he's shown that he can battle inside with the best of them.
And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Bulls. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
James dishes to Ayton. Back to LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. 14 points for LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Right side, White. Outside, Green. To the paint, and they get it. And it's Buzelis laying it in. Buzelis has got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Hachimura. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Kevin, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Allen. Back to MP. lets it go from 14.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Inside. Here's Buzelis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And at almost 7 feet, Buzelis is really tough to slow down. And when he's on, there's not much you can do.
Down low, here's LeBron. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bull. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. A deep 3 from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Williams. Here's MP. James defending. Count that one. Green's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Smart finds James. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. They grab their own miss. Here's Smart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Outside, Green. There's the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
No good on that
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
one. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for... Making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Grayson Allen. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron's checked in for Dalton Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
A really talented youngster. Mantas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
He gets it in there.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Lakers leading by 16. James up top, covered by MP. Reeves missed on the 3.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contribution.
Throws it down. What an assist!
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
LA's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Now Doncic. Ayton. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. White looking around. Can't get it to go. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now Ayton. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Buzelis. Osumu, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Allen subbed in for Trey Jones. Now the Bulls with it. They trail by 16. Smith sets the pick for Green. Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Laravia. Smart outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you next time.